No. 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 Before you come in here apologizing, hell, before we even start this, just. No, okay? Let me breathe. I need to. I need to breathe. You know. You know better than anyone how I feel about people drinking, about people smoking. You know better than anyone what I've been through. And I'd like to think I've been understanding. I've been open minded when it comes to your friends. I've never once said, don't hang out with them. I've never once told you that you're not allowed around them. Even when you came home and your clothing smelled like weed, or your jacket smelled like cigarettes, or your breath smelled like alcohol, I've been understanding. Because whenever you come home a bit drunk, you've never been weird or violent with me. Whenever you come home smelling like weed, you take your clothing off and you wash them and you shower right away. So I've been okay. I said it's just something that's happening outside of my home. But to bring your friends here, to have bottles of beer scattered around my home, our home, that stench, in a place that I consider safe. To have a room be hot boxed, a room that I work in, a room that I work in, my desk, my books, my safe area, tainted. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm hurt. I'm disappointed. I thought all of those nights of me waking up from nightmares, remembering those beatings, and you comforting me. just want to feel safe. I'm not gonna tell you stop. If you want to go finish your party with your friends, you can. My skin feels icky. My head is spinning. I feel overwhelmed. I just want to go shower. I just want to feel clean. It's okay. Really. My love, I'm trying to give you a window where you can walk away and we can pretend nothing happened and we can be fine because I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed from someone I thought understood me. By someone I thought related to me. No. No, no, no. I'm not going to allow this to be something that breaks us up. But any time. Because right now, a place that I consider safe is no longer safe. Yeah. You know why I don't like drinking. We've been over that before. Between Dad coming home drunk and beating Mom. Between Mom getting drunk and beating me. Between them fighting and both taking it out on me. Between my uncle that got a bit too handsy whenever he'd drink. Between my friends. I never told you why I didn't like smoking. There's a point in time when Mom left Dad and she took me with her. She'd smoke weed, but she'd filter it through cigarettes to make it last. And whenever she'd get upset or needed to teach me the right things, she would burn the cigarette into my skin. She'd blow the smoke into my face. These things they destroy people. I've watched my mom and my dad, who were amazing people, but at some point lost their ways to these substances, and I can't justify them in my home. I justified them because I loved you, and I always told myself you were never bringing it home. You were never bringing it home. But that out there, I can't justify that. So please just go outside. Have fun with your friends. I'll go take a long, hot shower and I'll disinfect myself. I'll clean up and I'll purge myself and I'll be okay. But I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not hurt. Like I'm not disappointed. I know you do. I love you too. Forever always. Hey, everyone. Substance abuse is a heavy topic. It's something that a lot of people kind of ignore for a very long time. Look at the adults in our lives and they're all drinking, and we all think that when we grow up we want to drink too. But then we reach a certain age and we realize that the people that we love aren't the same people when they drink. You're not the same person when you drink. For some people, it's a funny, haha, I'm so silly I can do silly stuff. But for others, it's nights hiding underneath the bed or in closets, wounds and scars that you can't show anyone, screaming and yelling, and words you hear when you close your eyes. I don't drink. I used to, but not anymore. This is a bit graphic. When I was younger, my family would let me drink. So I started off drinking at a young age. A friend of the family lived close by. There was a night where he tried to get me drunk and tried to convince me physically to come inside of his house with him. Nothing happened because I still had my bearings. I was pretending to drink more than I actually was. So I just brushed him off physically and went my way. I learned later on, when I sobered up, him and my mom were having an affair. And they had a massive fight. And whatever he had planned to do with me that night was his revenge to my mother. People who smoke and drink make me uncomfortable. This is a reality for a lot of people. Because for a lot of people, they've watched the people that they love and care about turn into monsters and things that they're scared of because of substances. And for others, they use the substances as an excuse to be those monsters. How many of you young ladies have had guys get sexual with you and then later on told you they were so drunk they didn't know what they were doing? How many of you guys have had people come into your life and get a bit too handsy because they're drunk? I just want you to know, and I guess that's the purpose of this audio. You've been seen. You've been heard. And you are understood. I understand you. I love you. And I appreciate you. And I promise to make this place a safe place for all of you for as long as I can. I love you guys. Forever, always.